The OA Switchboard router consists of two components, routing via AutoCC and consortia routing. We've done a major update to the core router in February 2023, and in this tutorial, we first explain the basics from 2022 and then what's newly added in 2023. The basic principle of a P1 message is that the publisher sends it to the affiliation of an author, in this case, the first author's first affiliation. The ROR identifier is required, otherwise the message can't be sent. If the ROR ID is available, but that institution is not yet a participant of the OA Switchboard, there are two options. The OA Switchboard knows the institution as an organization and the message will get the status undelivered. Or the OA Switchboard doesn't know the institution as an organization and the message ends up in the dead letter queue. The OA Switchboard AutoCC feature sends a PIO, a public information only version of that same P1 message to the second author's first affiliation. This only happens if the publisher has AutoCC switched on and the publisher provided a ROR ID in the original P1 message for the affiliation of the second author. The same applies to all other authors. The AutoCC feature also sends a PIO version of that P1 message to the first research funder, and to the second research funder, and to all other research funders. Looking at the same basic principle, the publisher sends a P1 message to the institution of the first author's first affiliation. The updated OA Switchboard AutoCC feature sends a PIO version of that P1 message now also to the first author's second affiliation and any next affiliation. The same happens with the second author and any further author. The basics of consortia routing. The publisher sends a prior agreement P1 message to the institution of the first author's first affiliation. The OA Switchboard delivers the same to the consortium that the institution belongs to. The OA Switchboard delivers a P1 PIO version of the P1 message to the consortium in case of a P1 no prior agreement message, and also in case of an initial P1 PIO message. The updated OA Switchboard consortia routing now also delivers a P1 PIO version to consortia related to the second affiliation of the first author and any other affiliations of this author in case of an initial P1 prior agreement message, or in a P1 no prior agreement message, or in case of a P1 PIO message. And in all cases for the second and other authors and their second and all other affiliations.